Hey, no woman can ever break your heart when you know how much you're worth, when you know your value, when you know what you mean, when you know who you are, when you have a full knowledge of self and understanding and appreciation of your value as a man. No woman can ever break your heart or cause your heart to ache about anything because you know how much you are worth. That is the biggest key. If you do not take anything else away from my information, you take away this. When you know your value and you know your worth, you can never be hurt. You can never be hurt unless you hurt yourself. And the only way you hurt yourself is by forgetting your value and forgetting your worth. You have to remember. Remember means to organize. To dismember means to disorganize. The members of your value are your time, your attention, your focus, your energy, anything that currently has your attention. That's important because you're focusing on it. Because you're paying attention to exactly what you're paying attention to right now at this moment. It has importance simply because you are the one paying attention to it. Because you are superior. She knows this. Women know this. And if they can distract you from your purpose, they sense weakness. If they can't under any circumstances distract you from your purpose, they know your strength. They know how strong you are. They can't tear down what you've built. When they know that for sure, they submit to you. They have to respect and honor you because you are fighting for your beliefs, whether anyone around you likes it or not. You're standing up for yourself and you're being who you are and you're being authentic to you. That is the greatest gift you can offer a woman, is you being the strongest man you could possibly be by knowing your value to the highest degree. And they got these black women out here satisfied. They got these black women out here satisfied and stuff psychologically just because we had a black family in the White House or whatever. But nah, don't get comfortable with that. You need to have your own experience and not just live vicariously through the motherfucking president. And you know it because, oh, we had a black family in the White House. So subconsciously, I don't need to get rich. Subconsciously, I don't need to, strive and, have goals and then have standards for the men that I invite into my lives and that I invite into my body because we already had a black family in the motherfucking White House. So that just takes the pressure off of me because they already did it and they did it at a national level. So that goal is already accomplished. Now I can just be average. Nah, don't fucking settle for that. You need to have a better relationship than these two. You need to strive for better, strive for more, strive for greater, attract that. Become the receptive and soft woman that can attract that from a man because when you become soft, he has to become hard. He has to guard you. No matter what, he has to find a way. But you have to be willing to submit to the king inside of him to bring the king out of him. Because when you become soft, he then immediately knows his purpose. He knows what he's supposed to do. He feels it. And he becomes hard. And he goes out there. And he does his thing. Because that's the support that he needs from you. He needs you to be soft so that he can take his place. He needs you to hop out of his chair. He needs to hop on the throne. You know what I'm saying? Queen's going to make most of the moves. But now masculine intelligence is in effect. It's in action. Your feminine moves are guided by his masculine instinct and judgment, his logic. But he has to be a man that understands woman thoroughly. I understand women. I understand that when women speak, they speak in metaphor They speak metaphorically. They don't speak logically. So everything that they say has an emotional meaning behind it, and that's what men don't understand when trying to communicate with women. That women don't, they don't say logically like this world. You know what I'm saying? Red is not red to them. Blue is not blue. Up is not down to them. Women are in reverse and opposed to everything, logical. You know what I'm saying? In terms of how they communicate as emotional creatures, energy and motion, sensitive, sensory active, sensing and feeling. That's what women do. So it doesn't matter what you say or how logical you are. If you're not emitting that energy and that emotion and vibe with it, then you're not in alignment with a woman's form of communication. And if you can't communicate with a woman on an emotional level, you'll never be able to have a woman fall in love with you and enlist and serve your purpose. And you'll never be able to get past women's defenses, the woman that you want to have in your life. You have to understand women. That begins with understanding that women say something, whatever she's saying, this is what she means. This is how I want to feel. This is how I am currently feeling. And this is how I don't want to feel. Those are the three things that all women are communicating. How they want to feel, how they don't want to feel, and what they're currently feeling. So no matter what she's saying, just listen to the tone, the tonality, and the tension in her body, and feel that and understand that and be receptive to understanding that. Because she could say, oh, I'm fine. Of course, she means something entirely different, right? That's just cliche. You know what I'm saying? But think back to why she's with you in the first place. Because the man she thinks you are in the beginning is the man that she wants you to be for the rest of the time that you spend with her, she spends with you, or whatever. But we ain't gonna go too deep into that. I want to keep this video short. If you want more information or game on that, I do personal consulting, relationship consulting. I do business consulting, business development consulting, and I also do professional consulting. I consult professionals, and I help professionals in different areas of skill sets, entertainment, technology, finance, real estate, etc. Form teams for deployment on transformative projects for organizations. So I do stuff like that, but you know what the fuck I do already just by listening to my content. And that's what it is. That's the game I'm finna drop. And you know, if you feel a connection with me and you feel like what I'm saying makes sense and you want to apply it in business to a business strategy or concept for yourself, I'm willing and able to work with you for a small fee, of course. So if you want to get in contact with me, my information is in the description in my YouTube channel. And yeah, we're going to leave it at that. BrianJames@USA.com. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying?